State language. So we started hearing it. Oh, Subirina, oh, Subirina. And it's not even only when they say, Natawa village, Natawa village. I was surprised to see that a woman was in labor. And the midwife that came to help her started shouting, oh, Subirina, oh. So it's about oh, Subirina. And today in the gospel reading, I see actually Mary going to Jesus and say, oh, Subirina, water has finished. It's not only about Igbos. Yes, you may say it's Igbo people. Even me, I'm Igbo. I have not heard that language before. I dug in and noticed that the meaning of that language, it don't set. And today, we hear from the Bible, it don't set. Mother Mary ran to her son, Jesus, and said, it has set. It is time. And that is the message I'm bringing to you. As your priest and prophet, 2025, for Subirina, it is said, because Galatians 4:4 says it is God's appointed time. It is a set time. It is a record time. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, there are times for everything. Sister, it's time for you to live. It is your year. It is the year of the Lord. Also be enough for you. I don't want to know where it's coming. If in as much as it's not only those saying Natawa village, even if Natawa village is in the only village everybody is going, and somebody has already diversified it, also Birina, you have to deliver now. And that is where the message is coming. Not just Mother Mary saying, John 2:3 says today, oh, something has finished. But then the report is going to God. And Psalm 70 verse 5 says that, oh, that God's time is the best. It is actually God's time. Osubirina in God. Osubirina in Jesus. It's not just no subirina. It is a set time for God to act in your life. And that is where we come to hear the first reading taken from prophecy of Isaiah chapter 62. A wonderful thing. They say that Isaiah is divided into three. The first book, the second book, the third book. The first book is addressed from Isaiah chapter 1 verse 39 to the people that we are still living in their land. And they have not known, they did not know that the Babylonians will attack them and take them into exile. And from chapter 40 to chapter 55, there are the people that they went into exile and they were subjected under many malpractices, maltreatment, and marginalization in the hand of Babylonians. And then from chapter 56 to the last chapter, chapter 66, this time around, they went into exile and they were released. They came back, but they came back meeting their temple of worship in ruin, seeing many graves, seeing that everything has collapsed. And that is where this prophecy came. It's part of the Isaiah book of the third book of Isaiah. And that is where the message comes. And the message is very clear. The prophecy of the Lord comes. Chapter 62 verse 1. That, oh, for the sake of Zion, I will not be quiet. For the sake of Jerusalem, I will not be silent. Until her vindication comes like a bright dawning light. And that is where somebody comes to know. It is set time. It has set. Also Birina. And God is saying something. For the sake of Zion. For the sake of Jerusalem. It's only for you to count to yourself. Where do you actually belong? And Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 14 saying, daughter of Zion shout with joy. He says also, children of Israel. So it's not just about female or male. Whoever you are, do you actually belong to God? And Malachi chapter 3 verse 6 says that, oh, God changeth not. He's a God of Abraham. He's a God of Isaac. He's a God of Jacob. One thing I enjoy during the Christmas is, this is how Jesus came to be born. Genealogy of Jesus. And he told you, son of Abraham, son of Jacob, son of Isaac, and then son of God. Everything goes back to God. And today the prophecy says, for the sake of Zion, I will not be quiet. I want you to remove Zion and put your name there. For the sake of myself, God will not be quiet. I want you to remove Jerusalem and say, and put your name. For the sake of your name, God will not be silent.